it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
I'm just pulling up, I don't know what this money been doing to me. I just been buying foreign cars and blowing bands on jewelry. And I'm pulling up with that.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Schooner while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen, I want to talk about the Cowboys again, but today's video is different because today's video is about Trevor Lawrence. Hey Cowboy fans, welcome to the Tank for Trevor Club. Alright, every time Daniel Jones throw a bad pass, my whole fan base say we need Trevor Lawrence. Welcome to the club, Cowboy fans. Alright, this is the club that every time whoever's playing quarterback for your team, every time they make a bad read, every time they throw a 7-yard ball on 3rd and 8, every time they throw a pick, every time they fumble, every time they don't blink the right way. Welcome to the we need to get Trevor Lawrence or Trey Lance or Justin Fields. Welcome to we need a new quarterback club. Alright, come on, sit right on down next to Fist Vegas. Go ahead, park your little star covered behind on a little bench right next to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. If you love Dak Bortles, alright, if you love old Dak Bortles, and you hoping that he recovers well and comes back and be the Dallas Cowboy quarterback, this whole video and this narrative is going to bother you for the remainder of the season. Because I can speak from being a Daniel Jones fan, it bothers me every time they say we need another quarterback. It bothers me. So it's like, my thing is this. If you're Jerry Jones, you got to look at this realistically. Now, Tom Brady is 43, Drew Brees is 41, Big Ben is 37, Aaron Rodgers is 37. Phillip Rivers is what? The same age, between 37 and 39? That would mean that at worst, Dak is 27 years old. At the bare minimum, he'll be at a Pro Bowl level till he's 37. So that's 10 years. If he takes care of his body and he doesn't take a lot of hits, he could be Drew Brees. That's 4 more years because Drew Brees is 41. So that puts him in 14. And if he's some kind of cyborg who has mental issues and is determined to play until he's scraped off the field like a spatula to a hamburger, then he could play till he's 44, 45 like Tom Brady. So I asked Cowboy fans this question, and I think Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones are debating this right now. Why in the hell would we risk drafting one of these randoms at quarterback when we got a quarterback that we can literally have for the next 14 to 16 seasons under center? For what? I could see, even if he was 32, 33, if he was 30, I would get it. If he was in his 30s like Matt Ryan or Matthew Stafford, I understand. But 27? He's not even in his prime yet. How the hell could you remotely even consider taking another quarterback? That's blasphemous, to quote Stephen A. Smith. That's a federal crime. Somebody should go to jail for suggesting that. If I'm Jerry Jones, I'm firing the first person to say, well, did you see the Trey Lance film? You're fired. Hey, Jerry, you see that Justin You're fired. Hey, Jerry, what about Trevor Lawrence? You're suspended. Alright, well, I'm going to suspend you for bringing up Trevor Lawrence. Because if you get the first pick, you can't pass on that kid. I said the same thing with my team with the Giants. I'm like, look, I love Daniel Jones. I love him to death. But damn it, if we got the first pick, we take a Trevor Lawrence. Period. But anybody else? Man, please. I'm just set up for what I got. Justin Fields ain't no Andrew Luck. Trey Lance ain't no freaking Andrew Luck. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might as well keep what you got. It's got to be a sure thing. You got to know what you're getting when you take those quarterbacks. And I've been saying this, and y'all know this, because I said the same thing about, when I'm defending Daniel Jones, this is what I always tell people, right? So, every year, Mel Kiper and Todd McShay, every year there's some can't miss quarterback. No, there's like 3 of them. When was the last time you had a draft class that weren't like 3 quarterbacks? And it's like, damn, you got Carson Wentz, and then you got Jared Goff. And then this random named Dak Bortles got drafted in the 4th round. You got Jameis, you got Mariota, you got freaking Deshaun, Mahomes, Trubisky. There are like 5 of them in the Lamar Jackson draft. Sam Darnold is this can't miss guy, and then Baker Mayfield come through wearing some ninja bandanas and have the great workout, and he gets drafted number 1. It's just like every year. So it's like, let me ask y'all a question. What's the difference between Jameis? What's the difference between Jared Goff? What's the difference between Joe Burrow and Kyler Murray? And now you got Trevor Lawrence. What the hell is the difference? All of every single year there's going to be some stud can't miss quarterback. I bet y'all every penny I'm worth, offshore and domestic, in the Bank of America account. Alright, every penny I got, whether it's my offshore accounts or my domestic accounts. This time next year, it's November 11th, Cowboy fans. This time next year, there will be some can't miss quarterback that is the next Andrew Luck. He's the next Joe Burrow. He's the next Trevor Lawrence. And then there's going to be some other guy from a lesser known school who's putting up the same exact numbers. The people don't want to give him credit because he's not from the big school. He's not from Alabama or something. It's going to be the same damn thing. Was it Tua Tagovailoa supposed to be the greatest thing of all time? Was he like the most accurate quarterback in the history of the SEC or something like that? Joe Burrow went first. Joe Burrow came out the blue. Joe Burrow literally fell from the sky. So what the point I'm trying to make to Cowboy fans is this. You don't know. Keep Dak, because you know what Dak is. You don't know if these quarterbacks can come into the league and just throw for 400 yards a game like Dak was doing before he got hurt. You don't know if they have the confidence, the swagger. You don't know if they have the leadership abilities that Dak has. This whole team went to crack the minute Dak got hurt. So it's like, when it comes to the quarterback position, y'all, just be happy with what you got sometimes. Because the grass ain't always greener on the other side. You can't call it. You can't predict it, because guess what? Nobody saw Justin Herbert coming. Nobody thought he was gonna be this good. And guess what, people? The year before he got drafted, he was supposed to come out and be the number 1 pick. Justin Herbert was supposed to be Trevor Lawrence 2 years ago. Y'all forget that. Remember Dave Gettleman and John Elway and John Gruden? Remember they was all going to Oregon to watch Justin Herbert play, but he opted to go back to college? Yeah. Remember that. That happened. Giants wouldn't have drafted Daniel Jones if he came out. Are we sure the Cardinals would have took Kyler Murray if Justin Herbert came out a year ago? Yeah. Revisionist history, huh? People forget that. So, like I said, Cowboy fans, the grass ain't always green on the other side. You can't predict these quarterbacks. You just don't freaking know. You just do not freaking know. If you have a proven commodity, build around them. Don't get greedy. Alright? Don't get greedy. But anyway, that's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you rockin' with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.